let's get started with some yoga. You might want to start and put on some comfy clothes, like just some loose pants on, and make sure you have an area to do a little bit of yoga in. Just make sure you're not going to be hitting anything. And you can lay something like a mat down, like I have a mat down here just to be comfortable. You can grab weights, but since it's just going to be a few exercises, you don't need them. And we're going to start off, just so you can see me here, with our cat-cow position. So, just go, your hands are going to be under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. And just kind of stretch the back, arch the back like that. This helps with stretching our back. Slow down your breathing, just focusing on your breaths. And then you can just lift up into the cow position. This can help with back pain and your posture. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay. We are going to move on. I'll turn this just so you can see. To our tree pose. So keep focusing on your breathing. This is going to take some balance. So just put your leg up like that. You just put your hands in the middle here. This is all about balance, stability, coordination. Deep breath and exhale. And we're going to move to the other leg. I think I have worse stability on this leg. Okay. This also helps to activate your core, since you can use it to help your balance, and it's really great for your muscles. Okay. We're going to move on to our next one, which is going to be downward facing dog. So let's start here. So just put your hands out in front and your legs out. Try to keep them straight like that. This has similar benefits to the tree pose, though it's definitely more of a stretch. You can feel it in your legs a lot. This helps with balance, building balance, as well as posture in the back as well. We're going to transition here into upward facing dog, making sure our hands are right below, you can't really see mine, but they're below your shoulders. This will be a great stretch for your spine. And you'll feel your chest, it feels open. You feel like your breathing is very open. You may feel this in your arms and your wrists as well. It will build strength in your arms and wrists, and actually will build strength in your spine as well. So we're going to get back into downward dog. Do some breathing, 2 breaths, 1 and 2. And then right back into upward facing dog. And we're going to do 2 breaths here. Okay. We're going to move on to our triangle pose. So let me turn this here. So this, we're going to put our legs further apart than our shoulders. And we're going to have one arm going down and one arm facing right up. Just like that. This can help with your flexibility. Just keep your breathing. It'll help with flexibility in your back. You can feel it here. In your spine as well. It also opens up your hips and your shoulders a lot. You can feel it. And also will help with your balance. We're going to move on to the other side. So put your arm down and just reach this one all the way up. You can look up as well. Just making sure your legs are straight. 2. This balance will help activate your core as well. It will help with strengthen your core. Okay, and now we are going to move on to our Warrior 1. So, you're going to start with one of your legs in front and one in the back. You're kind of going to lunge, but keep this straight. And then you lift your arms all the way up and breathe. Breathe. And then we're going to switch, do it on the other leg, and breathe. Move back. There we go. Okay, we'll take a second before we move on. Warrior 1 helps with strengthening and stretching a lot. It'll stretch your stomach. You would have felt that when you went up. It'll stretch your groin and your shoulders and your lungs. It also strengthens your back muscles and your shoulders and your arms, as well as the lunge position strengthens your calves and thighs and your ankles. Okay, we are going to move on to Warrior 2. So it's going to be the same lunge position as before on this back. And then this time you're going to bring arms up. So make sure you're trying to get this leg down and bring your arms up. We're going to do 2 breaths here. Okay. We're going to switch our legs. So bring the other one in front now, bring the other one in behind, and get down, and other arm in front. We're going to do this for 2 breaths as well. Okay, and Warrior 2 position helps to open up your hips because of that very open stretch. You'll feel it in your legs and your groin again because it's the same leg position as Warrior 1. You'll also feel it a little bit different in your calves. You'll feel a little bit of different opening up. We are going to move on to our last position, which is Child's Pose. So, let's see. Let me just move this so I can be seen. There we go. Child's Pose is our last stretch. You want to get your hips and your knees apart, and then just lay your arms flat on the ground. This. We're just going to hold this for 3 breaths. Okay, you can continue to hold that for as long as you want while I just explain why Child's Pose is such a good stretch. It really helps to relax as like a nice last stretch. Stretches our spine out and our hips. So we haven't stretched our hips like this yet. It's really nice stretching. And it also will help your thighs and your ankles. This pose is beneficial. It calms your mind and can help to reduce anxiety and fatigue. It also helps with blood circulation, especially with blood going to the brain. So those are some great benefits. Remember to breathe through all of this. So that is the end of our little yoga session. I hope you enjoyed and you feel less stressed. And I hope you feel stretched and motivated now. So thank you.